great to have such a large gathering. And because this is a puppy kitty party, let's everybody, if you have one, go ahead, hold up your puppy, hold up your kitty, let everybody see all of the wonderful animals. Oh my gosh, look at that. We have cats and dogs, and I don't even know what that is, Sarah. Wow, okay, that's great. I thought something really bad happened to your dog. Oh, thank you guys for being here. Well, this is so exciting. I want to let everybody know, if you don't already, please follow me on Instagram, on Twitter, on Facebook. Instagram, I'm the Kristin Key. It's the same on Twitter and on Facebook. I'm Kristin Key Comedy, and that's the same as my YouTube page. Please like it and subscribe. And I'm doing some new fun stuff. Every Monday now, I'm doing Mad Mondays, where I get a comedian friend of mine to do a Mad Lib with me, and it's usually really fun. There's a lot of adjectives. We learn grammar. It's fun. And then usually I'm able to challenge that comedian to some sort of creative challenge at the end. I did a song challenge with Scout Durwood. This week I'm about to do a rap challenge with Audrey Stewart. So make sure and keep up with my social media because it's getting really fun. I want to introduce today, we're going to do a Q&A, and so we have a moderator. Ryan Newcomb is our moderator today. Everybody say hello, Ryan Newcomb. Hello, Ryan. Do we have Ryan's screen? Where's Ryan? Find Ryan. Where is he? I want to put him up. Do I keep passing him? Can we spotlight Ryan? Oh, okay. I can't see. All right. Anyway, hi, Ryan. So Ryan's, it's gonna be great. He's gonna throw us comments and questions from Facebook a little bit later. How are you, Ryan? How are you enjoying quarantine? And you got a couple of puppies there in quarantine. Do you have them nearby? Okay. They're adorable. They're absolutely adorable. And Ryan is married to a hairstylist to the stars that styles the dog's hair, and it's incredible. I will post pictures later. So we'll get to that. We'll get to the Q&A here in a little bit. Before we do, I have a special guest on the show. And I got to plug the album. The whole reason we're here, my album, Keeper of Feelings, was released today. It's right there for the people watching at home. There it is. Keeper of Feelings. And I've been asked by a lot of people, where did I find the cat for the cover? And that is my mother's personal house cat, Little Dude. And so I thought it would be real fun to have my mom on today and talk to my mom for a little bit. So let's interview. This is my mom. Everybody say, hi, Mom. Hi, Mom. Where's Mom? There she is. Hey, Mom. So, tell me all about, oh, you got the love glove? That's how she lured him in the seat. All right, so tell me the story of Little Dude. That's right. Ringworm! Yay! Well, yeah, he was gonna name him Winston, and that didn't stick. He was so pretty. Well, anyway, and then he just morphed into little dude because he's just. But his name is different than all your other cat names. Do you remember the big yellow one? What was the big yellow one's full name? But Dad's favorite movie. Okay, and then sure, and then she was a hooker with a heart of gold, a minister's favorite. Um, and then the last cat before this one was named after what was his name after the movie Twilight? We had Bella, and now not Little Dude, but Little Dude's sister is named. There you go. Okay, so there's a theme. Well, I want to say thank you for letting us look at Little Dude so long. I'm sure he really appreciated the pets. Aw, thanks, Mom. Everybody give Mom a round of applause. Oh, it's good to see you too. Um, all right. Well, let's open it up to the Q&A. Ryan, who do we have? Who do we got today? What? For me? What? Okay. Oh, the chicken or the egg? I don't know what that has to do with me. Um, oh, okay. Yeah. Oh, who's that? Oh, hi, hi, Tina. Actually, I started as a stand-up comedian first with no guitar, and I did that for about 6 years. But I got a little guitar when I was a kid, and I hated playing because you had to practice it, and so it kind of set in its case. But I started stand-up when I was 19. I did stand-up for a few years, and then a guy named, we called him Vinny the Mullet. I think his real name is Lance, but he had a radio show at the college station, and he asked if I would play a funny song for Valentine's Day, and I said, sure, sure, I'll come up with something, and it came pretty quickly to write a song, and so I wrote a song called the Passive Aggressive Love Song, and I played it on the WTAMU radio station, the college radio, and it was so much fun that then every holiday I started kind of writing a song, and eventually I put them just a little bit in my act, but I was always kind of, I never wanted to be labeled a guitar comic, so I kind of just kept it at the back of my act, and didn't play that much. And then my manager, Barb, actually said, why don't you just play throughout your whole act? And I said, nobody wants to see that. And then I tried it, and I was wrong. I was wrong. Yeah, people seem to like it, so I've kept it. You're welcome. Good question. Spoiler alert, I'm going to say that to all of them. I will not tell someone, that's a terrible question. Why would you ask that? Oh, Mom's heard worse. I won't say that she's said worse, but she's muted right now. Do I say, what would you get next, Ryan? All right, so I would say usually it starts with a tune. Like I'll get a tune, or I'll learn a new guitar chord. Molly knows that. If I learn a new guitar chord, it means I'm probably going to get a new bit soon, because every time I learn something new on the guitar, it seems to have a mood, and then it flows into either a joke or a song that I write because of it. So it usually the music comes first, and then, but also it can go the other way. I'll have a joke that I feel like I've been talking too long, I should play something, and so I'll come up with some kind of musical punchline just because I'm like, I shouldn't just be standing here holding a guitar. That's weird. So I should play it at some point. So yeah, both. My answer is both, Trish G. Both. Hi Trish and friends. Oh, what a great question. And hi, Hudson. Hudson, are you on here? No, okay. So my first show ever was at the Amarillo Comedy Club at an open mic night when I was 19 years old. And I had been practicing for a whole week to get ready. And so it went really well because I invited all of my friends. Kelly, where's Kelly? Say hi, Kelly. Hi, yeah, she was there. And it really made that show go a lot better to have all my friends in the audience, because then I don't know if I was really funny that night or not, but my friends laughed and clapped at every joke I told, and so it made me feel like $1,000,000. My third show on stage, someone stood up and yelled, "You suck!" And I finished my show and walked out the door of the comedy club, got my car, and cried my way home. But then I came back the next day. But the first show was really good. Or it wasn't. Who knows? But it was nice to have friends there. It is. It's important. Hey Grace. Oh, Grayson. Okay, so I got to write a cameo for a cat. It was my first cat cameo. Because Rachel said that her cat was getting tired of her being home all the time, and she wasn't sure if I had any advice or if I should just sing something, and so I wrote a song from Grayson's point of view and sent it to them both. But I thought it was nice to get to write a song from the point of view of a cat. So hi, Rachel. Oh my gosh. Okay. My absolute favorite all-time show or joke. Oh, okay. So my favorite show, boy, I don't know. You know what? Probably this last January, I got to headline in Vegas for the first time, and that was really exciting because my name was on a big billboard, and I got to eat a lot of pizza that week. And I'd been wanting to do that for a really long time. So I'm gonna say Vegas, Brad Garrett's Comedy Club, January of this year, felt like a really big deal. Favorite joke I ever told? Probably the latest one I've written. Always. Haha. Oh, well, you know what? It's different. Like, I've performed there as an opener, I've performed there as a middle act, and I've performed there as a headliner now. And it's the same each time. The only difference is it's totally different when you're working with Brad at Brad Garrett's Comedy Club, because when he comes in, he's the opener, and he does like 20 minutes off the top, all crowd work, and it slays. It's incredible. It destroys, and the room is so excited. And then no matter what position you're in, you come out and they're like, oh, because they miss Brad. And so you have to start your whole act going, I'm not Brad, and then once they remember that, it's okay, or that he's coming back or whatever, it gets a little bit better. But Brad weeks are the most fun, but they're also the hardest work. But I do love Vegas. Oh, hey Deanne. I don't know. When I was a kid growing up, I listened to I listened to Bill Cosby. So he influenced me comedically, not not making drinks. But no, I watched a lot of clean comedy growing up because we grew up in a pretty clean home, and so I didn't see comics that swore until I was out of high school. So I grew up with like Steve Martin and Bill Cosby, and then when I got into high school and I would watch A&E's Evening at the Improv with my brother. We'd stay up late to watch it. So then I saw like Paula Poundstone and Ellen DeGeneres and Rosie O'Donnell, and that's when my mind got blown. So I was like, oh my God, you can wear a tie and have shoulder pads and have that. I mean, I really wanted to look like that, and I kind of missed my opportunity. But the comedy was great, and seeing females do that, it made me want to do that. And so I would say I was influenced by the female comics of the late 80s, early 90s. That's too hard to answer. Somebody asked me, I had a really good comedian to comedian question. They said, you got to pick three comedians, your top three comedians. And then the follow-up question was, now you run a comedy club, who opens, who middles, who headlines? And I think I answered it Wanda Sykes, Patton Oswalt, and I got the other one wrong. I wish I could change my answer because I played the same game with my wife and she said Tig Notaro, and I was like, oh, I want that one. But it's still hard to pick an order. So top three, maybe Patton Oswalt, Tig Notaro, Wanda Sykes. Maybe. Ask me again in an hour. I like games. Let's play a game. Puzzles? I love puzzles. Look at that cat. He's excited about it. Huzzah. Okay. Of course it is. Hey, Erica. My mature friend Erica with the old F, Marry, Kill. What was the first one again? Oh, Chick-fil-A, English breakfast tea, and lasagna. Wow, that's a tough one. Well, I'd marry the tea, because it's just a good mate. I'd kill Chick-fil-A and have sex with lasagna? Yeah, I stand by that. That's my final answer. I kind of like to do that right. Nope. Went too far. Oh, toilet paper, yarn, and a puzzle. F, marry, kill. Okay, I would marry my yarn. Okay. I always start with marry because it makes the most sense. Boy, I can't kill toilet paper, but I sure don't want to do it either. I guess I would kill toilet paper and have sex with a puzzle? Yeah. Okay. Sure. That's not gonna feel good. How many pieces? Keith, Morrison, Mario, and Luigi. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. I'd marry Keith Morrison. We always got to start with the marry. I'd marry Keith Morrison. I would kill Mario and have sex with Luigi. Yeah. Because we're similar heights. I think it would go well. Logistically. Well, the craziest thing about quarantine was the constipation I got from all those puzzle pieces I'd been eating. Um, no, no, no. The quarantine was it's uncomfortable to me how well I did in quarantine. It was fine. I like being alone. I have lots of hobbies, so it was okay. The only thing that was not fun was the food was not great. But it kept me really regular. So there you go. But I guess the weirdest thing about it would have been having to wear a mask every time I left my room. Because when I left quarantine, I got to take my mask off for the first time. And I was like, wow, the world smells weird. Because everything I'd smelled had been in a mask for 2 weeks. So, but it really, other than that, it felt like being in a retirement center. And I was like, I'm ready. I'm ready for this. I had a puzzle. I had a comfy blanket on my legs. I had some old music playing. It was good. What did I rock out to? Oh man, what was I playing? What was my playlist? I've actually been. It's not old music. I've been listening to Lizzo a lot. It's my playlist for when I work out. And since I don't have a gym, I've got like some 5-pound dumbbells, so I don't really feel like I'm working that hard. But yeah, it's more like jazzercising with very little effort now. And a more boring outfit. Like, oh, favorite song I ever wrote. Um, yeah, okay, yeah. So my favorite song, I think my favorite would be Road Trip, um, because it's got so many words, and it goes like that. Well, you and me, we're going on a road trip. I packed my bags and got my selfie stick. I hope you got a good pair of sunglasses, 'cause you and me about to see some. Shut the window, the AC's on. Don't touch the radio, I like that song. Sit back and relax, I got this, it's my car. We're going on a road trip. Goes like that. Yeah. I like that one the best so far just because it's got lots of words in it and it bounces. Yeah, it's got a lot of words. I wrote one called Bad TV that has more words. And back when I used to drink, it was the one that I could tell if I was too drunk to go on stage if I couldn't play that one. But sometimes I tried. Yeah. Wow. Wow. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. That's Jason's. He's a relative of mine. We're kin, and he lives in Texas. Oh, I miss you too. It's good to hear your voice. Um, so I don't know. I don't know. Well, the answer is, I mean, who knows? Who knows when the world's going to be back open again? So let's just say optimistically, I will be there next week. Um, why not? Yeah, I'm gonna. I love playing in Texas though. The people are so nice. And it reminds me of growing up, and I used to have to drive to all my gigs in Texas, and I could get from Amarillo, Texas to St. Paul, Minnesota faster than I could get to parts of Texas. And so it was one of those frustrating states that I played. But I'll come back and see you, Jason. Yeah. I'll be there in 7 days. Tops. Yeah. Yeah. We'll go to Papa Do's. Oh, God. I miss Papa Do's. For those of you who don't know, Papa Do's is a restaurant in South Texas, and they've got really, how would you describe, it's like Cajun food? Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, Cajun food, really good, and good seafood, and we need to eat dinner soon. Soon. I mean, I'm doing something right now, but at some point. Oh, that one was terrible. Um, Go buy it on iTunes. No, don't. It's terrible. The difference is, well, like this album that I'm releasing that just came out today is it's clean, and I'm really excited about that. It's my first clean album. When I started putting out comedy albums, they were filthy, and my very first album, I was so drunk for the recording of it, so it was real relaxed. But I think the writing over the years has gotten tighter. The material's gotten cleaner and more, I think, more family friendly, more versatile for all kinds of people to listen to, and not just drunk potheads. So we've really widened the group of people that can come to the shows now, which having a drunk pothead audience is risky because sometimes they forget when the shows are, and they can't find them. So this is better. I think this is better. Oh, keep our feelings. So it's based on a joke on the album, that well, okay. So here's what happened. I feel like it needs music. So keep our feelings got titled because there was a bit on there that Molly, my wife, said, don't ever do a bit about me. And I was like, okay. And we went that way for years. And then one day we got into an argument while we were kayaking. And it was one of the funniest moments of my whole life because every time I said something mean and paddled away, she would have to paddle over to me to get in her retort. And then she'd say something and I'd have to paddle over to her. And I was like, boy, this is funny. And she would say, never put this in your act. And I was like, oh, I won't. And then I was thinking, I wonder how long has to pass before I can put this in my act, because that's really funny. And then after some time passed, I just put it in my act. And I was like, it's okay, she'll never hear it. And then the next thing you know, I did it on TV. She saw it, and I think she's okay. By that point, I was like way in the pro. Oh yeah, Let's let Molly respond to this. How's it going? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I still think it was a good day. I think it was a really good day. Anyway, so we have not been kayaking since, but I did the bit, and it morphed into the album. Kind of got built around it, and that's where the title came from. But there's so much more on the album. I talk about that particular moment. I talk about how much I love cats. I talk about crocheting. I talk about Portland quite a bit, but I don't want to give anything away. So just enjoy the album. And there's a lot of guitar on it. Yeah, if you're cleaning, get the album. Aw, make it a good one. Yeah. Okay. My cell phone wallpaper. It's a picture of me and Molly. It is a picture of me and Molly. That's my cell phone wallpaper. Hang on. I'll show it. Oh, you wish. Yeah. When I worked for Molly she's a TV producer, and I went to visit her when she was working on location on a show, and I flew out and she was like, you can PA for the week. And I was like, oh, great. And it's because I can make some money or whatever. And I showed up and nobody would give me any jobs because she was the boss. And then finally one day I got someone to like go do a run, like go to the hardware store and pick up some bins. I was like, I'm going to do that. And as soon as I'm about to leave, she's like, oh no, not now. We're leaving. And I was like, oh man, you're going to make me look bad in front of the other PAs. And so Ryan made me a t-shirt that said VIPA on the back because I was too cool to be a PA. Okay, it's that picture right there. Yeah, that's my screen. Yep. Oh, you want me to show it again? Zoomies? It's right there. Okay, look quick. Oh, okay. Any more comments came in from Facebook? Hi, Kim Major. Oh, hey, Carol. That starts tomorrow. Yeah, and everybody that's out, go back home, stay home. Help stop spreading this. But yeah, Brad Garrett's charity, the Maximum Hope Foundation. I got a message from Debbie Gutierrez, who is another wonderful stand-up comedian. She messaged me and she said, I need masks for sick kids and their families. Do you know how to sew? And I was like, yes, I know how to sew. She was like, oh my God, great, because we need masks. And my mom has been making masks by the bundles. And so she's going to, as soon as this Zoom call is over, she's going to walk me through a pattern. And then the shop begins in the morning. Here comes the masks. Yes. Aw. It is Dawn Pfeiffer, and her sister's name is Michelle, but not that Michelle, a different Michelle. So, hello, Dawn Pfeiffer. I'm so glad that you're saying hello. Hello to you back. Hello, Lori Beach. Thank you for watching. If we have any more questions, we can do maybe one or two more and then we'll wrap it up. Because this is a party. I hope everybody's partying pretty hard wherever you are. I mean, I can see some of your screens and it seems fairly subdued, but that's my kind of party. I mean, I'm having a cup of tea. Cheers. Cheers to you too. Enjoy. It's not every day someone moves into a new house. Oh my goodness. Well, there's not a ton to choose from, but I'm gonna say my absolute favorite was Last Comic Standing, because it was the first time I'd ever been on television, and it was the first time I ever walked out to an audience that big, and it was really like a dream come true moment, and I'll never forget that moment, and it was one of the greatest feelings of my entire life that I'll never forget. So, yeah. The Last Comic Standing, the very first, the big audience performance show. It was. I remember it vaguely. No, I remember every detail of that show, except for what I said. But I think I hate it now. Oh, yeah. Well, I pretend to every day in my room, and it's great. And I have anyway. No. I don't know. It's I guess we'll see. I'm gonna start hopefully doing. I'd like to do. I've got my Mad Mondays. I'd like to have a guest from Mad Mondays come back and do a live show with me on Fridays. But I'm gonna work on that because I'm learning more about the internet and how to do